Hello and welcome back to the Right Thorn. It's Sawyer Stradling here, and we today are looking at animals up for adoption and websites to buy them from and where to trust. So, the Right Thorn Society, if no one's ever watched this video before, is a society that supports other societies to help dogs live a better life. One of the first websites we're looking at is Pet Finder. Pet Finder is a place where you could find any kind of pet. That's what I like about it. So today we're using a fake zip code 10301 New York and then it's going to show us animals available for adoption. And the cool thing about this is they tell us to come meet them and then know something, because sometimes their former owners amazingly bad abused the animals, so you can meet them. If the animal's in poor condition, they just send it to you in a box. They aren't probably that healthy, but I just searched up dogs right now, and then here's dogs 2 miles away from the location. So here's Pebbles, Chloe, Piggy, and for example, we're gonna look at Chloe. So the thing I like is that they tell the breed at the bottom. Chloe's an Australian cattle dog. She's a female and she's a puppy. You could see she looks blind. Her coat length is short. Vaccinations are up to date. Neutered, special needs, and it turns out she's deaf and blind, good in a home with other dogs, and the adoption fee is $500. So the nice thing I like about this is that they show adorable pictures of the dogs, and then they really care about the dogs. They don't just leave them, because look how happy these dogs look in this picture. For example, look at Pebbles. It's look how adorable he looks. But on the side here, there's this bar that shows us what to narrow down the option. Say if I want a golden retriever, I could just press golden retriever and it'll give this. But it's showing all the dogs. It shows the breed and what age and a name, because I think rescue dogs still get to deserve the name they call. And I mean, these pictures look adorable. Sally the Coonhound looks adorable. Many others look adorable. So right now we're gonna look at Charlotte as an example of a dog. She's a pit bull terrier mix, female, an adult. Her fur color is apricot beige. Characteristics are playful, active, cuddly, coat length short, health up to date, spayed and neutered. So one thing, spay and neutering is very important, because many of these dogs that end up in shelters or rescues are dogs that were a breed of just mixed dogs that were results of spay and neutering. So we're looking at Blackie, a hound mix, Brooke from Brooklyn, New York. He's a senior, male and large. Characteristics: sweet, lovable, and easygoing. His coat length is short, and what I like about this is it says meet Blackie, and then it shows his characteristics. And then here's inquire as a guest, or you could just text them. That's what I really like about it. So we're going back to look at more dogs, but another thing I like about this that we might just show in just a second is how many different breeds there are. So we'll show that later in this video. So there's many different dogs, so you just go down, and then there's a bunch. And some of these dogs don't have any names, so take that in mind, that like they weren't given any names when they were born. They're probably just like found, and many of the baby dogs are probably like also like from active breeding. They must have been just born and then the pet finder's breeding them. So up here it says dog breeds and cat breeds, and then it's like find your perfect cat breed. And then it's like by name. You could also sort them by name if you want, like, example, like a name like Charlie or like Harry or Claudius. You could look that up. But the thing I really enjoy about this is that they don't focus on dogs. This channel is focusing on dogs, but it also is focusing on many other things. So for example, we're gonna look at small and furry animals, because personally I have a guinea pig who is adorable looking, and we're just gonna look down, and it's amazing how many small animals they have. As another resource I looked for this video, they had 5 just small animals, and that's it. Right now we're gonna click on Sally and Susie, because the front picture, which could be Sally or Susie, looks exactly like my animal. Like exactly. So thing I know about guinea pigs is that they're adorable. They take up a lot of space though, and their excrement gets everywhere. Another good thing about these things is that you don't have to neuter them, and they're really cheap. The adoption fee is like $20 for 2 guinea pigs, which is very cheap. Which is very also easy. Also, we have we're looking up at more animals, and it's like it tells, this website is very precise of where some things are and where they can go. So it's like there's chinchillas, haggis, Snickers, Nima and Naria, carrot, all these different like little things. There's also, it's just crazy how many lives they saved and how they can do this. There's even a hamster named Udon, which is adorable. So this is like a bunch of the reasons, and they can even get even more like undomesticated than baby animals. Like for example, if I go to find other pets, if we see that first, they also show pets available for adoption nearby, which is like within a mile, but we're gonna find other pets, and then I'm gonna click on horses, and look how many horses found. 62 horses that need to be adopted. 62 that Pet Finder has and is taking care of. Every single one. There's also farm animals and fish. And see, look how many of these lives they've saved and these beautiful creatures. So for example, I'm going to click on prairie, an adult Arabian female horse, and it's like, it doesn't tell much about her though, but her adoption fee is $250, which is cheaper than a dog. She's 21 years old and she's located in Colesville, New Jersey, which is not far from where this New York place code is. So there's many things about pet finder that I like, but I most like how they take care of the animals, give them better lives, and hopefully give them a loving family. Thank you. The final thing is that please support this company to help make these dogs better, and please subscribe to our channel so you could hear the latest about dogs.